Today's Toy Spot, we are having a look at the Hasbro Marvel Legends Infinite Series Avengers Age of Ultron, the Hulk. The Hulk comes carried with the one arm for Thanos. It's surprising that they didn't give us a head. Have you noticed that when it comes to Build-A-Figures, they generally give the head to the female figures? I guess, I don't know why, but for how big Hulk is, they could have easily given Thanos' head to the Hulk, and then they could have just given the arms to each of the females. I don't know. At any rate, though, I can tell you that Hulk is heavy. This figure is heavy. He's also going to be clearly towering over the other Avengers. I can't wait to get this guy opened up. I was very lucky that I just happened to go into my Walmart. I was going down the toy section, and this particular Walmart is pretty good when it comes to new stuff. I looked across, they had a little profit displayer of Avengers toys. I looked across, and it happened. It was that moment when I took a couple of seconds to register what I was looking at, and then I finally realized they had the new Thanos wave, and I immediately grabbed them. Hulk, though, will be probably the hardest figure to find in this set. Maybe I would imagine the Iron Man, the Captain America are going to be hard ones to find, but I'm willing to think Hulk's going to be the tough one. Side of the package has some really great artwork of movie Hulk, and on the back, read-up says, "Explosive rage bursts from Bruce Banner's veins and unleashes the Hulk." Read-up, well, past the read-up, you have the other figures, which are the Mark 43 Iron Man suit, Hulk, Captain America, Batroc, Hellcat, and Spider-Woman. You collect all 5 of them, you can build Thanos. If you collect the 6th one, you just have Thanos' extra head and arm. This comes to us from the folks over at Hasbro. You can go to www.hasbro.com/The Avengers. Spot's gonna take a break. I think of all the ones I was looking forward to getting the most is this guy right here. Gonna take a break, gonna get the Hulk out of packaging, and when we come back, we're gonna get a better look at Avengers Hulk. There's more heading your way, guys. Don't go anywhere. Stay tuned. With the Hulk out of packaging, the first thing we'll have a look at is the arm that comes with the figure. We'll reach off camera, we'll grab where we have left off on Thanos, and remember, thumbsies go in. We're going to take the arm and snap it into place. I, by the way, did get a letter from my past self mentioning something along the lines of this. He had told me he wasn't sure if he was going to leave it off, ultimately decided he was going to leave it off, and I think he probably was right. I mean, I'm looking at it now. It probably still would have been easy to get the piece on, but so much easier once I've got the arms on. So thank you, past self, for sending me that letter. I am happy that I did leave this off. Moving on to the side, yes, we are still 2 pieces, the arm and the head, away from a completed Thanos. We'll just put that to the side. Okay, so having a look at the Hulk. Now, the Hulk, as well as Captain America, as well as Iron Man, I'm pretty certain are re-releases of previous figures. Now, I initially thought Captain America was going to be just a rehash of what we had gotten before from the Mandroid wave. And boy, oh boy, was I ever wrong. And sometimes I like to be wrong. I'm glad I was wrong in that case. I think the Hulk is a re-release. I may or may not be right, but I think he is a re-release to the Walmart exclusive Avengers Marvel Legends line. Of course, the only thing they might have done differently is the head. I feel like maybe the head is different and the legs. Gone are the days are the ripped pants, which I miss. I miss the ripped pants. I don't like the futuristic, we figured out a way that his pants could stretch. No, I don't like that. I like ripped pants. Give me the ripped pants. But these pants now have Avengers logos on the side. There's a little bit of, they're kind of like a purple color still, but they're just very clean. Like it looks like Hulk takes care of himself. I don't like that. I like Hulk just letting it go. Just, who cares if pants get ripped? I don't care. He's the Hulk. And there's like a pink kind of striping that's on the tops of his legs. You probably have seen me playing around with this Hulk as we have been talking about it. Sadly, his leg is like a little janky. I don't know what's going on with his leg. This one leg's fine. This one leg is warped. I don't know, I feel like it ain't sitting right. Something is not quite right with this Hulk leg. So, I don't know. It still stands. Don't get me wrong. It stands, but I feel like it bows out. And another reason why I think that this could be a retooling is the way his legs are. His legs are slotted. That, you know, you have to rotate them. They hinge out. It's a weird articulation. But the Hulk still manages to stand very well. His torso is a little bit loose, which is the only downside as well. But to give you a scale comparison, let's bring in some of the other figures that we had to look at. There's Cap, right there, Mr. America, and the Mark 43. Yes, Hulk is so much taller than him. And even though I would debate the cost of Marvel Legends, these Marvel Legends were about $23 here in Canada, still, I think you're getting more money, more bang for your buck by getting this guy versus these guys. Of course, you're going to want to get all of them, but at least Hulk, you're getting more of a bigger figure. I don't know if I would still say warranting the $23, $24 for it, but still. Hulk is definitely bigger than the other guys. Move those guys to the side. I do love the face. The face is awesome. It could be one of my favorite Hulks. My favorite Hulk, if you were to wonder, is still Face Off Hulk, which was the Face Off 2-pack that came with the leader. And that was back in the day when we had the Toy Biz Marvel Legends. But I think from Hasbro's end of it, this could be my favorite Hulk. It just has a lot of elements that I like about it. It's still a classic look to Hulk, but it still has updated looks to it. Like, it still has updated articulation. It still has... Like, it still has the coloring that I love about Hulk. It still has the face. The face is without a doubt Hulk. And to me, it looks like something that still looks like an 80s Hulk as well. Which is why I love the face-off Hulk so much. It's a shame, though. There's something about his arms, though. His arms, I feel, are textured differently than his torso. His torso seems like it's too smooth versus his arms. And also because he's double jointed in the arms, he's got this area which is problematic when it comes to big figures. There's an area right here where his joint, in order for him to bend his arm as much as he can, it means that when his arm's straight, he's got this really small kind of joint, which is the only downside, but you know, it is certainly livable. When it comes to the Hulk's articulation, the Hulk's head is on a ball joint. You can see that he's got this nice like ball top joint of his torso where you can get some really good swinging action on your display piece. He has ball hinge socket shoulders, swivel in the bicep area. As I already mentioned, he's got a double bend at the elbow, and he's got a swivel and hinge in the hand. The waist has no swivel whatsoever because most of it relies on the upper torso, but his legs, as mentioned, do hinge out. Hinge forward and back, but then they get a little weird when you start moving them forward. The swivel in the thigh area. He has a double hinge in the leg, in the knee area, and then he's finally got a hinge and pivot in the foot. Does he have? Yes, he does. By the way, he does have ball joint or ball peg hole sockets underneath his feet. So technically, he could be put on a display stand. Though technically, he does stand really easily on his own. You could give him some dynamic poses. Yeah, he might fall. You might want to maybe straighten the legs out, but you can still get him some pretty good poses and not have to worry as much that the Hulk is going to topple over like that. The Hulk is probably the crowning jewel in this set. If you guys do yourself a service and pick this guy up. But as mentioned, though, he might be potentially the hardest figure to find in this set. I was only lucky to find one Hulk at the time that I found the whole wave. They did have other figures in doubles and triples. Hulk was only by himself. That was so sad. Hulk, though, is going to get a 9.5. Easily could be probably the second, still a face-off Hulk, but this could probably be my second favorite Hulk of all time. Today's Toy Spot, we are having a look at the Marvel Legends Infinite Series Thanos. We're looking at Avengers Age of Ultron, the Hulk. Stay tuned, guys. Spot's got still two videos 2 videos to go, and then we're going to have a completed Thanos. Stay tuned for those. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.